Right, welcome back to the channel. Give you a little update of what's happened. I've stripped down the Mazda engine. As you can see, you've got the inlet there, exhaust manifold, flywheel clutch, all the bits and pieces. And this is the only good parts left of the actual engine. One rotor, one housing, which is all good, and one end iron. All the rest of it is scrap, because obviously we knew we'd have to change the apex seals, and we knew one of them was missing or broken when we looked for the spark plug hole. I'll just show you what the damage it's caused. Right, here's the rotor, and as you can see here, massive score line. This part here, the side seal, is meant to be able to move up and down like this bit here. Is this one or is it this one? This one here. As you can see, it moves. Obviously it's not, because that's been smashed to pieces. There. And also here is the apex seal, which is meant to be about this long really, so half of it's missing. And this side seal, which goes here, is actually been smashed in half. And this is just complete rubbish. I'll show you the housing, how bad that is, but it's all scored up. Right, here's the housing. As you can see, it's just really deep grooves everywhere there. It's really bad. It's terrible. So that's all scrap. And as you can see here on this middle iron, how deep these grooves are here. It's really bad. It's smashed to pieces. So that's all scrap. But luckily I went on Facebook Marketplace and found this engine, which was a runner. The guy sent me videos. I'll put a video in it in a minute of it running. Hot and cold start, no problems in the videos. So what I've done is stripped down obviously this engine to take all the parts I want to get powder coated. So I've stripped all these parts off, ready for powder coating. So today I'm going to have a go at powder coating. So it should be interesting. I've got a couple of bits in the oven just warming up, getting all the moisture out of it where it's been sat overnight. There. So that's been there for about 10 minutes so far. I'm just going to leave it in there for a bit. Then I'm going to stick it in my box here and have a go at powder coating. Never done it before. Just see what happens. I've got my pressure gauge there, which I want to put about 5 psi through this, because I don't want the powder to go everywhere. So I'll see how it turns out. Right, I've just put my orange powder in the gun. I just put 1 scoop of a top of a rattle can, 1 scoop of that in there. I've got the earth thing on there, or whatever it is. So I've got to put my foot on this pedal to static it up, and then just spray. Hopefully there's not too much pressure. I hear something. Whoa. I'm just going to turn it around now and have a quick look. Right, I've just gone over it. Hopefully there's enough on there. If not, I think you can give it another little coat. So I'm just going to stick it in the oven now and see what happens. Right, I've got my oven set at 200 degrees. I've got this. So when you zap this onto the part, it needs to be about 350, 400 degrees. Then that's when you start timing it for 10 minutes. Or when the paint or the powder starts to gloss, then you start from 10 minutes. I think this is 10 minutes. I'll have to look on the website in a minute to see how long it says you've got to cook it for. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Well, let me just tell you what my setup is. Airline, I'm using about 5 psi to 6, 7, because I don't want tons of it squirting everywhere. this is all I'm left with here. So it hasn't gone everywhere around the workshop. That's all the mess I've made, which isn't much really. I'm quite pleased with that. I've still got loads left in the can. Yeah. Right, here's the bits, just come out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool down. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. When it comes out of the oven, it's like quite a dark colour, and as it dries, as it gets cool, it comes a nice light colour. I think if you put some like white primer under this, it's going to make the orange come a lot better. So I'll try that in a minute. I'm going to go up to the shop, get some. Maybe I need some zinc primer for the metal bits down there, and we'll have another little go, see what happens. But at the moment, that's not too bad for first attempt. I don't know if the camera can pick the colour up really. Yeah. Where's that second part I just done? I really don't look too bad, to be honest with you. I think it's better than the first one. Yeah, not too bad. I'm going to give the other ones a second coat just to see how they come out. All this is just crap that's already was on there. Right, I've just bought some of this zinc primer, which I'm going to put on the actual metal parts, not the alley parts, the metal parts, just to stop them from rusting. I've just got them in the oven for 10 minutes just to get all the moisture out of them. So hopefully, out the oven, that, spray, put it on here, powder coat, back in the oven, and see how they come out. Right, just going to give this a little coat of zinc primer. Just going to hope the powder coat does stick to it nicely. I've got no idea, but we'll find out. I'm just going to finish off doing this, put the camera down. Alright, there you go, I've just given it a lovely coat. I'm just going to let them dry for a while, about 20 minutes, let them dry. I just hope I can fit them in the oven, like this, off a rack. Yeah, we'll see. There we go again, give it a whirl. I'm just going to put the camera down and finish this off. Right, I've just given these parts another coat. So I'll pop those in the oven in a minute when I take the other ones out and see what these look like with two coats. Right, I've just done these black ones, these pulleys. It's going to be black gloss when it comes out. It's quite hard to keep stopping and turning the thing around so you can get all sides. So we'll stick in the oven in a minute and see what happens. And here's the ones that have had two coats. No primer on these because they're alley. These have had two coats. And they're not too bad, to be honest with you. I'm quite pleased with them. I've got the other ones which I did primer back in the oven. So I've given them two coats as well. So we're going to see the difference with primer and without. Right, this is the first coat on the black ones, on the pulleys and stuff, and it doesn't look too bad. I'm actually quite impressed with this cheap little. It only cost about 100 quid for that powder coat machine. Just going to flip them over when they cool down. I'm going to flip them over so I can look underneath properly and give them another second coat. I expect they're going to need it. We'll have to wait and see really, but it uses hardly any powder at all, and it's really simple to do. There you go, here's all the stuff done now. As you can see, it doesn't look too bad. The pulleys look nice, really nice and glossy. This was really rusty, as you can see. All the, it's been rusting and all the pits in it. That's just one coat on there. I might take the one off the other one just to redo it, but not that you can see it's got the coil packs on there. But the rest of it does not look too bad. I'm really pleased with that. Did this pulley, don't need it. I picked up the wrong pulley. This is the one that I needed for the crank. This one I think was for the aircon pump. Yes. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.